will put total level and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense is on the field for the first time today. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense is...
And the pressure gets there. Down he goes at the 18.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback in.
And the Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rides the back and leads it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind. Look at the schedule for these teams. It's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, do everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
Kick is in the air. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Indiana's offense has its first opportunity of the day. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Bob. He stopped at the 48. A pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Scarlet Knights will hustle with the line.
Not the start the offense wanted to have. They had to punt the first time out. And here on the opening play of their second drive, they're going backwards. If they're going to run the football, these big guys up front, they've got to do a better job.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Weeks. Finds his big tight end. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what was being.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. He's looking to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's James. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This one will be a 45. They get through and it's blocked. He didn't get it, and what a stop on this defense to get the football back.
How about the speed by that defender coming off the edge to block that field goal? Wow.
Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's by. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Seems it can link to the right. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. They'll try the run. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. There he goes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. Then left to get a drive going here. Looking for room. It's James. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Scarlet Knights want to move quickly.
You're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going great.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. Hunt is in the air. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Finds a spot in the middle. Running wide open down the field. Touchdown, Rutgers. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looking for space. It's James. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
But how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll give it to him again. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Wants to throw. It's Weeks. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Under the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. It was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting out the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
4th down and short, you want a no-nonsense run. Nice job by the running back, getting the football, getting downhill, making sure he gets that 1st down.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone. and make himself open for the...
There he goes! Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. To the air on second down. Rushes on him. Pass rush. Coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Smashes it between the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Off the play fake on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And it's the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Quarterback extends the play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. They got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! The finisher, an exclamation point on that drive. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it, you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They've got to find some answers on this drive, already down by 18 in the 2nd quarter. They'll give it to the back. Oh, better look out. Turning it on. Oh, he got loose. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, it's Weeks. Pulls it in, it's Bellamy. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Scarlet Knights will punt it short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Snares it outside. It's by. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38. These guys are on the move. The Hoosiers will have it first and 10. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. It's complete to the left. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And the running back made the catch along the sidelines, but he tripped and waited just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires to the end zone. Got his man. He's down at the 1, and they almost had a touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Hoosier! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. Here dealing with a 2nd and long. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Weeks. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. And the Hoosiers have pushed it inside the 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
And it's so underrated, the relationship between the QB and the wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be, and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Ross. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Scarlet Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a crease, it's James. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push him downfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Hunt is on its way. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They'll run the screen. Turns it on the midfield. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Hoosiers are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Moving away from pressure. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Scarlet Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Bond. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Here's the handoff. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Once he got a snap, it was all right to the house. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off play action on first down. Got it. It's Penny. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking downfield, it's Weeks. Throws for the tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Being Started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Ross. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights have this offense rolling. Hand off from the shotgun. Got room to work. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Scarlet Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley and knock him down for a loss. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on 1st down from the 28. Fires to the tight end. Now across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Throws it in. It's Grant. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it at the 15. And the defense is going to take it away. Touchdown, Indiana!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just...
Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. From the gun, the running back has it. Powers through the defender. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Scarlet Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Still running at the 40. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Run him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision?
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Right down the boulevard. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The short hands, it's Grant. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going with the ground game left. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the lines. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They need the 40 to convert here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Rutgers. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this offense has to find a way to run the football, and they got to get more creative, and whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense breaks into the open.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Quickly to the tight end. He stopped at the 48 and pick up a 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. First down and more. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. A strike downfield. That's a 20. He's got space. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. And they save the touchdown, getting him out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. It's out behind the line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Here we go.
Rides the back on the option to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bellamy. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Weeks. Finds his man. It's Lewis. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. A 1st down for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. To the air on first down. Here's a hit. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And, man, you got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. On the double. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's going to let it go. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Easy. Quick pass on the fly motion. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. He might want another play. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Firing to the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0. You've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. Even coming in on paper, this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. They've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Direct snap. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. To the right. Got the first down and more. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Someone say run the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. And listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game. The offense did their job.
Fielded in the end zone. And the ball pops out. Fighting disaster. Defense covering